Hello and welcome to my channel. I have another question, and the question is, why did God use a locust swarm to punish Israel? From Joel chapter 1 verse 4. A locust swarm has the potential to devastate all vegetation in its path and cause economic disaster in the region. Ancient Israel was predominantly an agricultural society. As such, threats to the nation's crops were one of the main concerns of its citizens. At times, God used a locust swarm as a judgment to call Israel to repent of their sins. The following verses detail the extent of this locust swarm in Joel's time. Loss of grapes for making wine. The sweet wine is cut off from your mouth. Destruction of figs. It has laid waste my vine and splintered my fig tree. No grain or wine for offerings at the temple. The grain offering and the drink offering are cut off from the house of the Lord. Destruction of grain, which would result in no bread. The fields are destroyed, the ground mourns because the grain is destroyed. Destruction of wheat and barley, the wheat and the barley has perished. Loss of the fruit from the trees, pomegranate, palm, and apple, all the trees of the field are dried up. Loss of olives, the oil languishes, no food for the livestock. As a result of the locust swarm, every major food source except meat and seafood had been destroyed for the year. The prophet Joel called the priests to repent and urged them to call the people to fast and pray. Insightful readers, especially the priests addressed in Joel chapter 1 verse 13, would have been aware that the invading locust swarm was a fulfillment of prophecy. Moses had warned Israel of the results of disobedience in Deuteronomy 28 verse 37 to 38. You will become a thing of horror, a byword, and an object of ridicule. You will sow much seed in the field, but you will harvest little, because locusts will devour it. While tragedies such as a locust swarm are not always a sign of God's judgment on a community, Joel said that in Israel's case, the invasion of locusts was a call for God's people to repent in fasting and sackcloth. Still today, when tragedy strikes, it can be a reminder to turn to God. God can use tragedies and the loss of material things to cause people to seek Him. Thank you for listening to this question. I'll see you next time.